Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Let's Build series in Minecraft. Now today I am back with the second part of this palace. This is actually one of my most requested builds. You guys have been asking me to do the interior as well and show you actually how to do it. Now let me quickly go around and show you how it looks from the outside before I show you what we have done in this episode, or actually what we are going to do in this episode. So let's get in. Now, if you remember, this was all empty the last episode. Today we are going to change that. As you can see, we got a lot of things going on already. And let me actually show you. We got our kitchen area right here. We got our living room right here. We got our office, whatever you want to call it. I call it the office, right about here. And we also have a bedroom somewhere around here. Yes, here we go. This is our first bedroom. Now, as you can see, this is not, or actually we are not done already, but we have made a lot of progress, and the reason why I didn't finish the first floor in one episode is because it's going to get overwhelming and it's going to get very difficult to make a tutorial for it, right? So that's why we go step by step. So let me show you actually what we have used in this episode. I have used a lot of quartz bricks, around 2.5k, but again, you can change this. You can use whatever building blocks you want to. We got 4 different carpets. Now this is for every single room, and again, you don't need to use the exact same colors, but have around well, in between 200 and 500 carpet for each color, so that way you can change up. We've used a lot of stairs. Majority of this one is being used, well, for the hallway like this, or for decoration. Another thing I want to tell you about is actually the chest is obvious because we are going to have a storage room. You need around 68. Some slabs. This is for decoration as well, 69 in total. 47 iron bars. This is also for decoration. Oxidized copper, I've used this for the staircase going up. Item frames for the storage system, storage room. Some buttons we've been used for the kitchen, and again we will use a lot of buttons in the future as well for decoration. Deep slate tiles, this is used for the couch and for the couch in the living room, and for the decoration in the office. Well, our light source is going to be the sea lantern, and I really like the glowstone as well, so if you decide to use that, be my guest. 10 trapdoors, again this is for the kitchen. Some soul sand, bookshelves, and warp trapdoors. Strip warp type, I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that. Hipae, whatever. Some chain, and that is actually it. And of course you can use whatever bed you want to, and that is actually the majority of things you need to follow this episode. Now you can gather everything you need and you want, everything you want to use, and let's get started. Now, the first thing I want to do is actually make a staircase going up, and we are going to have 2 staircases. So you want to go on one side and go out 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the 7th block, you want to place 1 quartz block, or whatever you want to use. Okay, from here we want to go out and leave 2 blocks of space, and you want to build up until you meet this point. Once you got that in place, I have used the oxidized copper stairs, but you can actually use whatever you want to. Then you want to go on and go on this side, build up like that. Do the same over here as well. Okay, then we are going to have a fireplace right about here and here. Okay, so you want to build this up till this point, and this is actually the second floor, so you want to end it right there. Actually get rid of these for now. Then you want to get your stairs, place it in right there, get the soul sand, place it like so. Actually, let's change how this one will look. Let's go up one block, place our soul sand right there, and then we can get the stairs like so. You want to place the iron bars, and then we can get the glass and place that in as well. And you might have noticed some chains. We are going to use chains as well in a moment. Let's quickly get this row in as well. Then you want to place your chains this side, oops, like that. And you can do the same over here now. Before we do that, you want to place some stairs here as well, so it looks so. This is how you actually want to make one side, so do exact the same over here as well. Okay, as you can see, what I have done is I have made the fireplace on this side, placed iron stairs going all the way right there, and you want to have iron bars on the sides. So this is actually going to be the main entrance to our palace. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do is actually build a kitchen. Now our kitchen is going to be on this side, so what I will do is make a small room here for the kitchen. Of course, you want to keep in line with this. Let's go out 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, you want to leave out 2 blocks of space, and you want to go back in like that. And now what you want to do is continue until you meet this point. So place a block here to make it easier, and you can have a door in here as well if you want to. Then you want to leave this as it is. Okay, now let's build up everything first, and we are going to decorate it in a moment as well. Then what you want to do is go out 2 blocks. So place 1 block here, go out 1 block, place another one, go out and go back in like so. Then you can get your trapdoors, place them in, get your buttons as well. Let me actually get it like so. And let's have a pressure plate as well, right about here. Okay, so this is how the basics of the kitchen will look. Now another thing I will do is get some shulker boxes, and I will go for the cyan and the black shulker box. Now what you want to do is actually use these sides for this one. So let's place iron bars like so. Then you can place the shulker boxes like that. And you don't need too much of it. I will use 9 for each side. I'm sorry, 12. Okay. Once you got this, what you want to do is make a little fridge, and we can just place it right about here. So place some shulker boxes, and I will place some stairs to make this look different. Then you can have buttons on the side as well. Okay, now let's move on and let's make a small living room for this beautiful palace. Now we got the kitchen right here, so what I will do is go here and use this space for the living room. Now we need to indicate how it should look, so let's make sure that we got this kind of space going, and it's easier to follow if you build along. So you want to build this up, okay, and this will look the same for every door we have for now, obviously. Okay, for the living room, of course we need TV. That's one thing. We need a TV. Let's see. Now I made a simple place to sit and relax. I don't think I need to show you how to build this, but what I will do is actually make a TV on both sides. And again, this is a bit too big for a TV, so let's make it like that. Then what you want to do is fill the sides and above in like that. Okay, let's get some stairs. Which one? Yeah, this one. And then what you want to do is place a staircase like there, like so. Do the same over here as well. Upside down stairs, and you want some stairs here. Okay. Of course, we need some buttons to decorate this a bit more, actually. So let's have 3 buttons going like that. Now for this side, what I will do is actually kind of different. I will use this space for bookshelves. So let's make it like that. Then let's have stairs. Okay, go for the bookshelves. I want to place it like that. Leave a gap like so. Oops, you want to change actually like that. Okay, so we got a little area looking like this. Now again, you can change this as you want to. You don't have to do it as I do. And what I will do to give this some more depth actually is where do I want to place our shulker boxes? So I want to hide away some shulker boxes here and there ready to use. Let's see. Next up, we obviously need a storage room as well, so let's go from this side and let's go in until you meet this like that, and maybe one more. So this is going to indicate the storage area as well. Now for the storage room, I think I will go for a simple design, and what I will do is use let's see which side. I think this side is, yeah, and we can use this as for the bedrooms and all the other good stuff. So let's go and make a storage area. So we need to change how this wall looks. Okay, so first of all, you want to go and build up until you meet this point actually. So it should be right there. And you want to go out 2 blocks every single time. Okay, and then you want to build it all up. As you can see, I have made a pretty simple storage room, and again, I didn't show everything because it's pretty forward. Once you got the pillars in, you want your chests and the item frames along the sides. Okay, now we got almost 1/3 of the build in, and again, this will change a lot in the future as well, especially walls, we're going to do work on that as well. But for now, let's continue this build. Okay, so we want our first room, and actually before we do that, let's fix how this side looks. Now this is actually pretty simple to do. You want to go out and actually do the same on this side. Okay, want to have stairs here and here. Oops, actually you want to go out one more. Okay, you want to have stairs like that. Then you want to have your iron bars in. Then you can have the glass like so. Here we go. This is actually how one side should look. Now you can do that over here as well. Once you entered here, you got the living room on the left hand side, so we will have to go on the left side for the storage room. Let's go and actually make a pretty nice base entrance. So you definitely will use this. So let's go and build this in to make it easier actually for us. Okay. Now you will get in a corridor like that. You will have the fireplace, so we need to build out from here. Okay. And let's actually make it like so. You want to do this actually on this side as well. Actually, before we do anything else, what I will do is get this ceiling in, and I'm talking about this part only. So you want to have this all in, and then we are going to make a small living room area again, because I think that one is for the storage room, and we got a small living room here, but I think we got so much space, so we can use this one to make a proper you know, office. Maybe we can use this part as an office, and we will have our first room around there. So let me quickly get the ceiling in, and I see you in a moment. Once you got that in, it should look something like this. Now let's go and build this round, and I will use the quartz bricks for this one. Okay, go all the way around. Let's fill this all in for now. Okay, now I will make a simple decoration actually, like that. So it's some indication of an office, so it doesn't have to be perfect actually. So let's do it like that, and we got a simple shape going on. Okay, now what you want to do next is actually make sure that the sides are filled in. Okay, then we want to have a place to sit. So first of all, we need a desk. Okay, so let's make a simple desk right here. We'll have like that. Okay, and let's actually use 2 of it to make it much nicer. Then let's have some trapdoors as well. I will use this one actually, and let's replace this with steps. I think it looks much better that way. Now once we got that, we can use this side to make a storage area. Do the same over here as well. Okay, now we can place some chests over here as well. And let me quickly ask you something. Did you notice anything about this video? Right? I'm not gonna say it, but if you paid attention, I showed you something very briefly, and I'm not gonna tell you when, but if you paid attention, there is a password for you. Yes, I legit gave you a password, and I'm not sure if you have noticed it, but you can always go back and rewatch it. And if you know what I'm talking about, please let me know in the comment section, because I really wonder if someone is going to notice it. And hopefully someone will, because it's only fun if you know, someone guessed it, right? Okay, so now as you can see, we got a very modern looking build, but we got a lot of empty space, right? And I think it's not bad to have a lot of empty space, but let's actually fill this in. Okay, then what you want to do is actually get some paintings, and let's place some paintings over here. Okay, here we go. Some simple paintings, and of course you want to place some stairs like that to break this a little bit up. Okay, now another thing we need to do is we need to indicate some rooms, right? And this one is going to be with the red carpet. So let me get this whole room in with red carpet, and I see you in a moment. What I have done is I have put the ceiling here and over here as well. As you can see, I have changed the carpet over here as well. And again, this will change a lot. Well, actually not a lot. I will add a lot to this. Now let's get a bed, right? We need some place to sleep. Now I will use this side therefore, so let's actually use this as a hallway. Okay, going out like that. Then we can make a main entrance to the room from here as well. Okay, so now let's go back. Okay, so this is going to be the hallway, okay, the sides of it. Now this is actually too big for one room, so let's actually make two of it. Go out from this side, from this road. Go in and go out here like that, and actually let's meet over here. So this is going to be one room, so you want to place this all in. Okay, okay, like that. Then what you want to do is build this all up so it indicates a room. Once you got this in, it should look something like this. It's not the biggest room actually, but it doesn't have to be. That's going to be one room. Now, I told you that I wanted to use this as the hallway, but I will change up the plans, and let's actually use this as the hallway, like so. Then we can have this as a room like that. So you want to go out from here until you meet this point. You want to go in 3 blocks, 4 blocks in total, and from the fourth one you want to go in 4 blocks, go out until you actually meet this point. So from here you can just build it all in and make a room for doors, like here as well. 2 doors is I think enough. Now we can build this up as well. That way we got 2 rooms, and after that I will fill in this all as well. So let's first indicate the rooms, and I see you in a moment. As you can see, we got the rooms in place, so now you want to fill in the roof as well from both rooms. And for the hallway, what I will use is the brown carpet. And for the rooms, I will use, for one of it, I will use the lime carpet, and the other one, I will use the magenta or the purple one. I'm not sure actually, but I will fill that all in as well. And of course, let's connect those. And you will notice that when you get the roof in, you can actually see the progress happening. The first time you start building an interior design, especially from for a build like this, a massive build, it gets overwhelming quickly because there is a ton of things you have to do, and I want to show it to you step by step. So I won't keep every episode too long. I want to make it easy to follow, and I understand that, you know, that it isn't always easy to follow this tutorial. That's because there is a lot of things happening, a lot of different things happening, and there is no order, and I think that's the problem with the majority of the tutorials. They are hard to follow because a lot of things happen, and you need to pay attention. That's why I will focus on certain aspects every episode. This episode we got, the majority of the walls, and we got very little design work. We have very little, how do you call that actually? There is not much appealing going on yet, because I want to make sure that everything is in place first. The decoration part is the easiest part in my eyes, so that's why I focus on this first. But let's actually continue, and again, as you can see, this all will change up in the future as well. Okay, so let's actually design a room. Let's design this room. Now we of course need a bed in here, and I'm not going to make something too special actually, because it's a bed eventually. Then let's have these like that. Oops, like so. Then you want to place it all the way around. Okay. From here you want to build up. Oops, like so. Get your stairs, place them in right there. Okay. Do the same over here, and let's get some iron bars. Here we go, and I think it looks magnificent already. Now for the rest of the room, I will use the lime carpet, and again, you can use whatever carpet you like. I will use actually every color, because we have white walls, right? And every color actually works with this kind of walls. Now let's have a wall looking like that. Okay. Now we of course need a TV in here. Actually, no. Let's make. Okay, let's place the iron bars like so. And of course, let's not forget to make light sources as well. So I will use lantern and the chain. you want to have your chains going on the sides like that. Okay, and then you can get your lantern, place it like so. I think it looks pretty nice. So now we want to fill this roof in. Well, actually the ceiling, not the roof. So let's get it pretty quickly. As you can see, I got some carpet in here as well. So when you walk in, it should look something like this. And of course, I will make this all. Another thing I want to show you actually is the light source. Now, we need to light up every room eventually. So let me give you an example of how we are going to light everything up. Now, what you want to do is actually dig out 4 blocks, place your light source. I will go for the lantern. And this is actually how our light sources are going to look. Now let's have another one right here and maybe another one right there. And don't worry about how this looks on the other side, because we are going to work around this eventually. Okay, something like that. And actually, to make this look much better, let's do it something like this actually. Yeah, why not? And you can use glowstone as well. I think glowstone looks very nice in itself. But this is how we're going to decorate the roof and the ceiling, I'm sorry. Now for the walls, what I will do is actually go and place stairs going all the way around the edges, like that. Okay. And then we should end up with something looking like that. So now you can do the same down here as well. And this is actually the last thing I will do in this episode, because we have a ton of work to do, but I don't want to make this episode too long, because it's going to get very hard to follow if I do everything at once, right? So that's why I try to keep it simple. And in the next episode, we are going to decorate this further, and we are going to change how certain walls look. We are going to, start working on the second floor as well. But let me quickly show you what we got until now. As you can see, we got a nice office going on, which will eventually change and look much better. We got our hallway, and we got a room right here. As you can see, simple room. And then we got our kitchen area, our cooking area right here, the living room, the storage area, and that's it for now, actually. So hopefully you liked this one, and I hope this one was easy to follow. If you know if you know what I'm talking about that riddle, please let me know in the comments, because if you watched it closely, I gave you a message. Please tell me what that message was. But anyway, I hope you have a nice day. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I see you the next time.